Red Wings go back and pick it up. Adam Graves fired it in. Graves hit his man. Curran on the boards. Curran, though, played it to the other side. Into the corner. And the Leafs get organized. Red Wings can't clear the zone. Marsh kept it in. Play called. Small scrap started at the far side. That's Derek Laxdal against King, number 18.
King's a tough boy who had over 300 minutes in penalties with Adirondack last year. And with Bob Probert on the shelf, King is supposed to be picking up part of his act in the physical department.
Here's O'Connell, a good rushing defenseman. O'Connell pass in front. Barr gets set. Tried to go in too far. Centered again. Oates gets it back to the line. Look out. Score! Again, the Maple Leafs with a man advantage. Again, Lehman is on this power play. Passing off the boards to Osborne. Osborne looking back to Lehman. Hangs onto it. To the side of the net it goes. Getting by Marois. Again, Osborne. Now Lehman. Shot. Rebound. Score! Olczyk and Marois were in there, and I think it'll be Ed Olczyk who touched it last. Power play goal. And the Leafs have tied it. Pearson will bring it out for Toronto. A pass right on the money for Marois going in. Marois was checked effectively from behind and prevented from getting a shot. Here's a pass to Cardinal. He flipped it right at the goaltender. Stefan, who was out in a hurry, cutting the angle. Marois in. Oh, what a play by Marois. And it went off Stefan again, who's brilliant in there now for Detroit. Marois dumped inside the zone. Preacher coming in. She's opened up now, folks, and the Leafs are picking it up and moving back. Don Foose. Stick handles to center and into Reed. Reed going for the net. And Stefan out again, forced him behind the goal. Starting to hit out there now. Oates coming down the ice, put a pile-up in behind the play, behind the Red Wings net. And the goaltender, Stefan, was out there in a hurry, too.
Well, Stefan got bowled over by the Leaf player who was driven into him by his own defenseman. So Greg Stefan, who can handle his dukes as well as any goalie in the league, found himself on the bottom of that pileup, and he's complaining to Terry Gregson. But I think we'll see that Stefan was the victim of his own defenseman's enthusiastic play in front of the goal.
I think it was Delorme, the defenseman for Detroit, who got in there to help Stefan.
And it looks to me like it was Lachlan, the Leaf player, who got caught in the middle of that fray.
Seven minutes to play in a period. Iafrate for Toronto. Marsh, the other defenseman, just skating away from him, and now didn't expect the pass, but he covered up in time, and he hit King with a check. Now we're going to get some scrapping. Adam Graves, the rookie, came over to go after Marsh, and they're all into it now.
Well, Marsh saw King coming, and he got out of the way and gave him a cuff as he went by. And then Adam Graves ran and jumped Marsh. And here's what developed. And now Iafrate just picked up Graves right off the pile as if he was a sack, or Chris King as if he was a sack of 25 pounds of potatoes, and got him out of there. I don't know what the first penalties will be, but Graves, I think, will get the extra one. He was the guy that came in. It was none of his business, but he made it his business. And there's Al Iafrate. He just picked King up and threw him aside. There's two guys that like to be out there now. Clark in white, Scuffles in a sport coat.
And the Leafs finally get it out. Marois near center ice. Ahead it goes. Don Foose getting it back. Reed cuts for the net. Leaves it there in the corner for Don Foose. Centered. They score! Marois again going for the opening. Another scrap away down the ice inside the Maple Leaf blue line, and I fail to see how it started well in behind the play.
You can see right here at the top left-hand corner, Kosher said something to Curran. Kosher said something to him, and Curran went back.
Hangs on to it. Now to Richardson. Moving up on the left side. to Dom Foose. In front. Score! Bullet shot by Reed. Covered by DeLorme finally. Norwood going the other way against the flow, and it'll come out to the line. And the Red Wings can't clear it. Penalty coming up, though. It'll be Majors now. Closer and Kern. Remember, they had it going earlier tonight. And they just went at each other.
Curran pinched in along the boards very enthusiastically, and Kosher got the puck out. But Curran was still in his face, and two guys that have gone at it once are going at it again.
They're standing back and allowing them to go. And these are two gentlemen who really don't mind this kind of tough going one little bit.
Well, Brian Curran will certainly help the Leafs in games where he's called upon to do this. And we all know that Joe Kosher has done it many times for the Red Wings.
They'll get Majors. Tonight's game is coming to you from Toronto.
Here's how it all started. Kosher's on the puck, coming out round the boards. Curran pinches. Kosher doesn't like it, and the dance begins.
Kosher draws a minor penalty for instigating, and Demers is saying, what about the elbow of Curran?
And I think Jock's got a point. Curran did elbow him. Kosher started the fight, there's no question about that. But Curran took quite a run and elbowed him on the pinch.
Eiserman is on the puck. He has to move the Red Wings, and he'll do that. Gets back in front, but Courtnall was there too. Now Courtnall nearly got away. There's Eiserman again. Eiserman on the puck, circling around, looking around, spinning around. What a great move. Eiserman centered it. Score! What a play by Steve Eiserman. Setting it up for Detroit to get within one of the Maple Leafs. We got to look at that a couple more times. Eiserman fooled everybody.
Oh boy, Steve Eiserman, he pulled that one out of his back pocket. Adam Graves gets his first NHL goal. Look at this. A double pirouette on Brad Marsh, who's tough to beat one-on-one, and sticks it in to Adam Graves, who's in front of the net. And there's Marsh. Watch this. Marsh can't go as many ways as fast as Eiserman can. Eiserman comes out of those spins knowing exactly where he is and where his teammates are. And Ally afraid he was too soft on Adam Graves in front of the net.
So the Wings are back in it. That's Secord trying to dig it off the boards. He couldn't do it. It's center. It's score! The Wings are back in it. The Wings have tied it. Preacher is delighted with himself, getting in front of the net and scoring right here. Detroit looking for the go-ahead. They get it right there. A shot from in close by Barr is second of the game, and the Leafs find themselves down a goal to the Detroit Red Wings. What a comeback by Detroit tonight. What a comeback for Detroit here tonight at Maple Leaf Gardens. They were down 3-1 coming in. And Sean Burr went into the boards rather heavily down there behind the Leaf net. He has been injured.
He took a real run at Boreas Salming. Salming heard him or saw him coming and got out of the way, and Sean missed him and went into the glass going over the speed limit. And Salming is breathing a sigh of relief, because had he not missed him, Salming would have been lying there, I am sure. Sean Burr, an aggressive forechecking forward, got a little too aggressive and got out of control. Looks like he's all right.
Oh, he's a tough young man, Sean Burr.
Watch this. It's about a 5-step run, and maybe Salming got his hand or stick up in order to protect himself. But when he saw that red freight train coming, he decided, if you want me, Sean, you're going to have to swallow this big toothpick I'm carrying.
And there he goes after it. Into the corner, bumping with Salming again. 39 seconds left now, third period. Lehman getting a lot of chances. Shot! Oh! Came off a leg and just dribbled wide. Old check on it. Leaf have the extra man on. There's his shot, and that's a giveaway really by Veach. Into the Detroit player. Eiserman is going to do it. Scoring! Eiserman very alertly gets away to center, and Jacques Demers is elated over there.
Well, Toronto won the first half, Detroit won the second half, but more importantly for the Red Wings, they won the game, and they get the monkey off their back a little bit. There's nothing like a come-from-behind divisional win when you need one the most.